Hey everybody, so welcome to Stock Likes. And today it's not going to be the ordinary video that I usually do about stocks. Today I want to talk about my journey the last year. I mean, it's been a really tough year for me. The last 12 months I've been trying to get back on my feet. I've been doing great in the market and everything like that, but income is another thing. I I'm out of work got laid off January, like the middle of January. And it's been almost 12 months trying to not even getting anywhere. Um, having a bunch of interviews, never making it to the final round. Well, making it to the final round, but never getting that offer. And then just struggling to get any income. No income coming in, so I'm just using all my savings. But I'm you know, sent in like 3,000 applications and then try to get past that final round and then get an offer for anything. And I'm in tech and data analyst, some QA, some web development I do, but I've been just basically applying and seeing that where that leads me. And then I think I'm going to go more into the entrepreneurial path as well to try to go back into that web development and trying to build some type of company back up. But I just really wanted to talk about how, you can, I mean, you can basically try your hardest to get a job in tech, but it's so difficult. If you're over 50, you're this, you're that, you don't match everything how they want it. You have your interview and then they say one little wrong thing, look the wrong way, or do anything like that, and then they totally dismiss you, ghost you, and it's just because they have so many people out there. The pool of applicants, they could pick whoever they wanted. I've had times where I thought I was a secure candidate that I was going to get the job, but just I didn't get it, and they said they already picked somebody. We had so many people, qualified applicants, and you're awesome. This blah blah blah, but they didn't pick me. They just and I was like, oh yeah, maybe they found somebody. But then I looked at positions still open, and they just relisted it there. It's like, what's the point? You go through that interview, and it's like if you're not exactly 100% perfect how they want it, like they just re throw out the application again and get more applicants coming in. Even if they're a small company, they do that still. That's just fine. It's shocking, just because they have so many computer science grads, and the pool is just filled with people. There's so much competition, so it's so much harder to do anything, go any further. But since June, I was basically like, man, these companies just want to be lean and mean, and just they don't really care about the employee, so they just care about the stock price basically. So June, I started to all my accounts and just started to my stock accounts and all that, just really invest heavily into these tech companies that are doing that. And what do you know? All like four of my different accounts, they really taken off, and that's nice and all. But then I still don't have any income coming in, so I do freelancing here and there, but it's such little money. I don't see how some people can make it in freelancing, but I don't really know how people do it. That's just beneath me, because it's just I was like back in 2015, I was doing freelancing and I was making some money, but it was so like 400 or 500 every 2 weeks, and now it's down to kind of nothing, because the pool of people out there that are doing freelancing that are laid off as well, there's that competition is so strong as well. So I don't know when it's gonna end, you know, what's gonna happen. I was so depressed like for the last after the holidays and just for the last almost 20 days here, or it's the 17th now, trying to get my head back in the game. And just there's a lot of people that I've seen, other YouTubers that are way more depressed than me, that are still looking for work that I've seen. And but yeah, I don't know what to do. So I'm just the 19th is that's my anniversary, the 1 year laid off. So the 20th, I think that's Monday. So I'm gonna change my whole perspective and just kind of be more the entrepreneurial path. I'm still gonna be applying, but I'm not gonna be so much focused on that. Maybe do some DoorDash or um, one of those Uber Eats or Tuesday Amazon, but I don't know how safe all that stuff is. So I yeah, I don't know, because freelancing, you can spend so much time and you don't get paid for anything half the time. You have all these, it's the same level of work almost, it, and the same prestige and all that stuff. And I think it helps your resume, but then sometimes they see through that stuff. Oh, you're freelancing. Well, you're still out of work. They see through it. I've had a couple like that, and like, oh, you're freelancing and this and that. Oh, you're only working on your degree. And like they start heavily after the longer you're out of work, and just the more they discriminate on how long you've been out of work, and it works use against you. But let's hope. But yeah, awesome. And if you're like me and maybe you're starting to use through your savings, I'm almost down to like, I don't know, I got a couple months in my savings, and then I have CDs I can go to, and I can have this. That's all nice and dandy. Like I have money that, like, I'm older now, so I have more assets and all that, but I don't want to sit at home doing nothing and then just using all the money that I built up just to sit at home when I'm not close to retirement or anything like that. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to just trade stocks and sit it here. Just, I've done well and all that, but at times I haven't done well. I've made mistakes like everybody else. And yeah, everybody can go back and look at their portfolios. And if I would have done this, would have done that, if I would have bought Amazon at, back in the day, I'd be a millionaire, blah, blah, blah. And then life happens. You need that cash. That's happened before. When I had my son, you take that money out. I remember having Tesla shares, taking that money, and I had sort of the same situation I'm in now. It's kind of always been been my luck for like the 2010s to 20, like 15, like I think once you hit 40, it's kind of like it seems that's happens. Unless you can stay at a job or your luck is better than mine or anything like that. But yeah, I'm just kind of going back to the drawing board and just applying for the jobs that I really, really am interested in, just not the ones that have like 2,000 candidates, and just praying that you have a chance, which you don't. I mean, you're putting your little lottery ticket in there, but it's like the odds are so stacked against you. That's, yeah, I don't know. I did that with the last, that was my last ditch hope. In November, I kind of stopped doing the freelancing, and then I just basically just did mass apply for like 2 months. I got a bunch of interviews, and then they were good companies, great companies. Some were not the greatest, but then you make it to the final interview, and then they ghost you, or they just reject you after that. And I've never had that sort of problems before, even before these, sometime I wasn't trying hard enough. I was doing the entrepreneurship so much, uh, 2015, and if I think if it was hard trying as hard as I am now, back then I would have got a job much quicker. But I was trying to start my own company and that failed, and then but other times before that, yeah, I don't think I was trying enough, and then but now I'm trying super hard, and it's like the opposite effect. I'm not getting anywhere, not getting through that final stage to get with the company or anything like that. So I'm gonna kind of go back to the entrepreneurship, build sites, apps, and stuff like that, and then at least that'll help me for my resume as well. And just this freelancing is for the birds. It's not. I think you're better off just doing some DoorDash or stuff like that. Um, just driving drop off packages or something like that. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, this is my talk for today. So I don't know. It's not the greatest one, but if you're out of work, you're tech, maybe you're in finance or stuff like that, to stay strong. I always want to talk about finances. What this channel is mainly about. So I'm doing a lot of trading recently, and that's doing better. I think I made like 800, but then in the last 2 weeks, but then I got my swing trades. I'm doing. It's like I'm almost even in a sense. So, but I don't need just if you're out of work in tech, just keep your head up. Um, yeah, it's tough out there. But if hope you like this video, like, subscribe, comment if you want. But yeah, I was thinking of doing this video Monday when it happened, but it just Monday went. But I don't know, it's brutal. But hopefully everything changes. Maybe the video goes to 1,000 for me, and saves me. But yeah, if you like this video, like, subscribe. It's just about my journey being out of work. It's been tough out there, rough. All right, later, guys. Peace.